know about Twitter and all these things. And I didn't know anything about this before, and I didn't have this passion that I had for my country. But I had it because of what was going on in Kenya and the finance bill, like the uproar about it. There was WhatsApp messages about it. But everybody had a collective voice and a collective. It wasn't about Ruto must go. Like I think somebody mentioned about the Ruto must go hashtag. That one it's a no-go. It's a dead horse, to be honest, because there's some people who support Ruto. Even today, there's some people who will still say that this government is doing the right thing. So I think, as somebody said, we have to be, we have to look at the root cause. And what's that? Our constitution is not being upheld. The sovereignty of the people is not being upheld. So I think that's what we need to. I know it's angry, it angers me even. It angers me so much when even the doctor was talking about the she and sha and how the systems is failing. Women giving birth in ways that it should not be happening in the 24th century. And I think this is what us as individuals, everybody, even my grandma, they need to understand that everybody has a right to live a life of good health. Sorry, apologies. But yes, I'm just saying, we need to understand. I think we need to understand what our rights is as a people, and our rights is as we stand on the soils of Kenya. So I just wanted to put in that we can feel bad because of already what the government is doing. They're pushing us to a corner, but now we know this government is the fight. This is the fight. We are the opposition party, like us, the people. We are at the opposition party, and now we need to go and fight this government, get them out, and make sure when they go out, it goes out, and our systems that we want them to work will work according to how they're meant to work. So I just wanted to put in that. Thank you for your time. Joy, you can come in.
Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Maggie. So let me give John a chance to speak. Then we can progress to, we can go. I see Wallace, your hand is up, and Jeffy. So let me give John. John, you're not ready to speak? Okay. Wallace, let me give you a quick, I know you have a quick rejoinder, then I give Jeffy.
Yes, thank you. First, it's good. I knew you'd see what I'm saying, the building of the momentum. Remember, we are all angry when we talk to the was like Jeffy. So we know what the things that get to us. We don't want the loans. We don't want all these things. But that unity is so important. The whole concept also, as we start singing together, is we start, as Joe is pointing out and noticing, we start being the sovereign together. We start actualizing that sovereignty. Right now, it's a string of text on our constitution that we, the sovereign. But as long as we keep allowing ourselves to be played these psychological games, Mara now, as he said, they do an impeachment so that they can see, can we stop supposedly people of the mountain? That's why you see my T-shirt for years, since 2010, Ukabila ni ujinga. I kept trying to tell Kenyans, our tribal divisions are our weakness. Now, do you see our strength should be when we are truly we the people, when we truly become a nation of people. So it's understandable. People are frustrated. They want something to be done immediately. But think of this logically. When it's taken you 61 years to get into a mess, and it just keeps getting worse and worse, don't think there'll be a quick fix. A quick fix will be a self-deception. Hasira, hasara. You move out of anger, you are just going to increase the losses because we don't have the arms and we are not interested in taking up any. People talk here bravely and it's fine and it's agreeable. That let's change how we are protesting. It won't work. You don't have the numbers for that. You don't have the unity for that, and that's not the way we want to go. I can see our friend here, Mungadi is in. I know he's from Uganda. He's I think advised us in this space or another space I was in that he's seeing us going the Uganda way if we are not careful, So, in fact, by the way, I'm going to invite fellow East Africans to be singing with us. They speak Swahili. And today they support us. You see, Tanzania is also starting to go into this kind of rubbish. We will sing with them next time. But the idea is this. Hold your horses. You're angry. You have a right to be angry. You have a right to be ticked off, but the strategy that needs to happen now needs first we build up, we swell. There's a swell like a big tsunami wave, okay? It amplifies, it builds, it builds, it builds. The day we move Jeffy, it cannot be stopped. And it will be evident to the world that before we moved, we kept telling them, we kept ordering them, because we are the sovereign. We told them, stop abducting us, stop killing us. We reject Adani deal. We reject the IMF loans. We'll be telling them on hashtags, we are not recognizing this loan. You know who will pay you IMF, because you know you're giving it to these guys. They bank it in Swiss bank accounts. So we know your game. You're trying to enslave Africa using debts that you're giving to corrupt leaders. We will call them out for it. We will shame them as well. Let's build a swell up, Jeffy. But if you want to go tomorrow, tunakupenda, you're our fellow Mzalendo. We'll just feel bad that you'll come out 10 people, you'll be shot, then the next thing we'll be saying, either we'll be saying, where is Jeffy? Jeffy has been abducted. Or we'll be burying you with honors and whatever it is. But if you can wait, because it's taken 61 years, where are you running to? Unakimbia wapi? Mbio za sakafuni ishia kwa ukingoni. You'll not go far. Be patient. There is power in patience. There's power in unity. Unity is unbeatable. So let me keep it that short because guys need to talk. But guys, we are going to change this. Let's do it the right way. Let's build the swell. Let's become the tsunami. I imagine if Ugandans sing with us and Tanzania, it'll be a shame to this government that everybody outside can see you are being wicked, fake participation. That's why I'm saying we'll take away even the public participation using blockchain. We'll be showing them, you guys say you got these emails. Here is our system. Everybody on this system is a Kenyan and they're registered to vote. And they have said no. They are done. But first, unity. If you keep running to get violent, hey, we salute your bravery and we understand it and we understand what is pushing you to that point. But we are telling you, you will if our brother had the mic, how have they managed? How many people have opposed Museveni? Have you seen what he's been doing? He used to do to Bobby Wine and this guy, I've forgotten the other guy, who they even used to mace straight into his eye. I was shocked. M7. That's how our guy wishes he could be, but our constitution doesn't allow him. Why? Because we always have to be consulted. That is why they are adulterating the public participation system and trying to say there's no threshold. How about we create the threshold, because we, the people, are the sovereign and we have created our own blockchain and we are perfecting it. So that we'll be saying we are going by our blockchain. We are going, making our decisions as the people using our system, which is transparent. Everybody voted and Kenyans have said, we have refused that IMF loan. Lend it to Ruto and this team at your own risk. You know how they will pay you. We Kenyans will not pay a cent of that money you are giving to be stolen. So look at it from that point, Jeffy. But if you want to go out tomorrow, whenever, if anybody thinks they want to do the stunt, we are not encouraging it. We have advised against it. We have pleaded with you not to do it. Jump over our advice, jump over our prayers, jump over our beseeching, and the consequences we will deal with you. We will look for you to bail you out if you are not killed. And if you are killed, we will bury you. That's the best we can do for guys now.
We seem to have lost you, Wallace, for a second. Yeah. We seem to have lost Wallace for a second, but I think Wallace, have you landed?
Yes, I've landed. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Jeffy, you can, I know you want to give a rejoinder. So Jeffy, I give you the mic.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm saddened by the reality. Na wale watu wenye wako Kenya, especially the people who go out to the streets. Most recently that I went to was on the 20th of October. We'll be talking about last month as we'll be speaking right now. So, tumetoka hapo, tumeenda around 30 or 40 people of us. Tunatupiwa tear gas canister moja peke yake is enough to just scatter us. And I'm like, okay, what is therefore needed for us to marshal the numbers? When you talk about this movement going to the demonstrations, what numbers do we have to get there? And how do we marshal these numbers? And I think civic education, even though what wengi wanaikata, I think that is exactly what is needed, because civic education is the dissemination of information to the lower people. Wapate kuielewa. Now this is it. We have a regime that says DCI, NPS are not responsible for the abductions and the killings and the missing persons, and they cannot account for those people who have been lost in the society. They can't account for them, you know. So when that happens, I'm like, okay, tunafaa kufanya nini sisi kama Wakenya? Are we just going to wait, sit back until this nation is plundered off? Because if they disassociate themselves from all these criminal activities, it means the nation has failed from protecting its people. That's number one. But going forward, mahali tumefika ni, it's not just about talking now. Yesterday at 6 p.m., a friend who has been politically active, talking against the injustices that this government is working and overseeing, was abducted. I've tried, like sijalala the whole night. Nimejaribu kupush hiyo hashtag ya Tom Mboya to be released. He has not been released until now. And then I'm like, because I've always advised him in all the positions, whether in WhatsApp ama tukiwa hapa kwa space. Ameshikwa mpaka saa hii hatujui ako wapi. Nimejaribu kupigia watu wake, the relatives, all the contacts I've had. We have not gotten to that place to know. The last place alikuwa Langata police station. So I definitely know the next person will be me or the next person mwenye alikuwa kwa hiyo group. So I'm like, okay, for what long? How long should we wait for this injustice to continue? And you know, ile siku yenye Ruto alikuja hapo after the 25th of June, when parliament was invaded by the people, when you talk about the constitution, article 1, that we can directly, you know. So Ruto alikuja akatuita anarchists, akasema we are criminals. He said we are prisoners na tunataka kupindua serikali. Let's talk in a way, in a language that can be understood, because some of us, sisi tuko kwa ground, tunaelewa hizi vitu venye ziko. What does that mean when he said that? And immediately after that, he released the KDF, wakakuja kwa ground. What was it supposed to mean? It was a justification of munaweza pigwa risasi because nyinyi mnataka kupindua serikali. A day or two ago, they've said the same thing. That, ile 25th of June, it was orchestrated, which I don't agree, by Gachagua and his, accomplices or whoever. So, mi nasemaje, Ruto is out here to kill us. He's justifying the fact that tukitokea tu hivi kwa ground to protest. He has a right to kill us. Why? Because sisi ni wapinduzi wa serikali. And that's not who we are. We are simply mandated by the Constitution to do what is right, to get the government accountable. And what sickens me more, wakati tumesema tuende maandamano, we have planned for maandamano za 11-11. And then the people wenye tunafika hapo, we are like just around 40 or 50 people. Mnatupiwa tear gas canister moja peke yake, nyote mmekuwa scattered. And then we come to the spaces and say, maandamano ilifail. So, what is going on? How is it possible that, is it possible, for example, to bring everyone on board? And me, I'm against those people who are just, pro, revolting. I know right now, hakuna mtu anatumia Safaricom. If you are here and you're using Safaricom, you're against the movement. If you are here and you're not promoting things like Airtel, tutawapatia marketing, free marketing. Let's say we go for Airtel money, we go for Airtel to tumie Airtel, because Safaricom has been used against the law. Privacy and data protection, they have already breached that as a policy. There's no how, unless uniambie kama gava wanatumia sniffer dogs, wananusa tu watu, where you get this person and where you get them from. It cannot be that convenient and that coincident. It cannot be. It has to be mtu anakutrack down, and that information is being given out by Safaricom. So if you're using Safaricom here, you are actually against this movement. If you are pro-Airtel, that is one way of revolting as we prepare for 11-11. So until now, mi sijajua Thomas Gombe ako wapi. Mi nimejaribu, the last time nimejaribu, it was this around 3 hours ago. Nikaambiwa, actually I was given a number of the police officers wenye walichukua obi yake, wakasema alichukuliwa ati alikuwa anauza madawa. And this guy is a chemist, he's a pharmacist. So whenever mtu akisema tu alishikwa juu alikuwa anatumia madawa ama alikuwa anauza madawa, we go to the cocaines and that kind of stuff. But this, if it has happened to him, the next time it will happen, it's me or you. So it's about time, guys, we wake up. Let's wake up. Tuende kwa ground huko, tuambie watu vitu zinafanyika hapa nje. That's it.
Riljo, are you with us?
Jeff, you done, eh? Okay. So I'm seeing John. Are you ready? Ama nipatie Kiama the mic. Kiama is in the speakers panel.
Yeah. Perhaps maybe let me implore Jeffy. I'm trying to go through your profile. Ndio nione vile we can amplify that free tomboya thing. Perhaps everyone can visit your profile if you haven't shared it, and even if you have, you can retweet it again.